Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your favorite baby girl, Nazom baby, Nazom darling, a bit like Nazom. So guys, on today's video, I am going to tell you guys some interesting facts you need to know about Igbo people and their culture. So if you are interested in a topic like this, just go nowhere, hit the subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button and keep on watching.
I know what I'm supposed to do when you're crushing on my dreams and you're making me so full. I know I know what I'm supposed to do.
Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so one of the interesting facts you need to know about Igbo people is that Igbo people are very hardworking. They are industrious, they are diligent, and also they have great entrepreneurship drive. Okay, what do I mean by this? Okay, many Igbo people, you will find many Igbo people in business. Okay, because business requires a lot of skill, a lot of intelligence, a lot of things that you need to know before you can be able to do business and do it very well. So Igbo people are the number one person in this whole Nigeria that you can find where they are selling more in business. Okay, now in that entrepreneurship drive, people have a way of making everything to be monetized. They have the intelligence to make sure that things get monetized so easily. So it is a gift for Igbo people, and anytime you see Igbo people, make sure that you notice this very important fact that they are very industrious. They are not ashamed to try out anything, and they have reasons for whatever they are trying out to. So they make everything sellable, and they make sure that that business is sustained. Okay, so that is the number one thing you need to know about Igbo people and their culture. So another one you should know about Igbo people is that another interesting fact you need to know about Igbo people is that Igbo people are very religious. Yes, they are very religious, and they are predominantly Christians. Okay, yes, it is true that in the beginning, or in the origin, in the history, that we have a lot of Igbo people who have claimed to have the origin of what they call their god. We call it Chi, and that Chi, they say, is the god that creates. All right, so before Christianity came on board and is what Igbo people practice normally, Igbo people already have a mind that there is a God that is existing, and they have a lot of things, and they believe in a lot of practices concerning it, though in a very traditional way. Okay, so it is actually what embodied Igbo traditions, but mainly today Igbo people are predominantly Christians. They are very religious. Okay, they are actually seen worshiping God, going to church on Sundays, and making sure that everything they are doing, they keep their hands clean. Okay, so whichever one they believe in, they make sure that they worship it religiously. But Igbo people are predominantly, what we mean by predominantly is that most all Igbo people you see is a Christian. Okay, they are Christians. So Christianity is predominant in Igbo people. It is in their blood. It is in their lineage. Okay. All right, guys. So number three, you need to know about Igbo people and their culture is that Igbo people have this special love for extended family. Okay, extended family means cousins and other, and they cannot marry each other. Okay, they always share that love. Like when you travel back in Christian during Christmas season, all families have cousins, and those cousins must come back for Christmas. And when they are there for Christmas, you are able to relate with them, you are able to talk with them. So they are more like your main family. So they welcome extended family more than not welcoming. So they are very much welcome with cousins, with uncles from the mother side, uncle from the father side. So everything about, have you got, they will be like, okay, we need to go to this place today, we need to go to your cousin's place today, we need to go. So when they travel to Christmas, what they do mainly is visiting and visiting and visiting. So in that case, they have so much love and regard for the extended family. All right, so that is one thing about Igbo people. All right, so the next one is that the next one you need to know about Igbo people is that Igbo people are travelers. like they are always on the travel. They don't mind traveling even in the desert to make something out of it. Isn't that funny? So a true Igbo person, a true Igbo person and who practice Igbo culture, they are always traveling. They enters anywhere in this Nigeria, even outside Nigeria, even in the whole diaspora, you will see Igbo people there because they love traveling. And when they are traveling, they are finding one thing. What is that thing? A place where they're going to relax and be able to make some impact in that area and be able to show their true color, so they don't need to compete with anyone. So they leave that place and they travel. They leave their comfort zone, making sure that they travel to make out. So guys, Igbo people are mainly travelers because they travel from different countries. They travel they travel everywhere. Is it Dubai? Is it in fact all over the shores of this country? Igbo people are mainly travelers. They travel far and wide. Even when you don't even know that you can be able to travel, the Igbo people travel those places. All right, there is no place in this Nigeria that you go and you not find Igbo. Anywhere you go and you do not find an Igbo man, an Igbo person there, start running, because that place is not a safe place at all. Because my people, Igbo people, will travel far and wide all about this country. Is it in Ghana? Is it in Indonesia? Is it in Korea? Is it in Asia countries? Is it in China? Everywhere you will see Igbo people there because Igbo people are mainly travelers. All right. So, guys, another thing you need to know, another interesting and fascinating fact you need to know about Igbo people is that Igbos, Igbo people have claimed to have originated from Israel. All right, Israel. Yes, there is a claim that they have originated from Israel. The reason being that they say that a man who hailed from Israel, who Igbo people have claimed to be the father of all Igbos, his name is Eri. All right, and this Eri, who is claimed to be the father of Igbos, is one of the sons of Gad. Gad is the seventh son of Jacob in the Bible. All right, so God, who has given birth to sons, and one of his sons is called Eri. And Eri is the one that Igbo people believe to, that he is the father of all Igbos. All right. So you can find this very interesting claim in in the book of Genesis, Genesis 46, yeah, 15 to 18, and also Numbers 26, 16 to 18. All right, it's very interesting. Yes, people have claimed to have come from Israeli. Yes. So another interesting fact about Igbo people and culture is that people have believed that Igbo people love money. They have a strong love for money. So is what people have believed Igbo people to be. So it's an interesting fact in the Igbo tribe, like the Igbo folks is already aware that people believe that they have strong love for money, and in this fact they are not in any way trying to dispute it, but that is what, that's one of the interesting things you need to know about Igbo people, right? Another one interesting fact about Igbo culture is that they have a way of exporting their culture and tradition wherever they go, everywhere they go. So even where they travel to, even if that place is not the major Igbo tribe, Igbo people have a way of exporting those traditions to them, making them to be able to know this is what their culture is all about, and this is what their family, this is how they practice and every other thing. So they make sure that they involve in meetings, they make sure they involve in so many things that will display their cultural values and their traditions to everyone who cares to know, and to the whole world in unashamedly and unapologetically. All right, guys. So Igbo people have a way of exporting their tradition and culture to everywhere they go, even if it's in America, even if it's in different countries, in Western countries, and every other places they find themselves to. They make sure that they export tradition. They carry it around wherever they are going to. Even if they get married and have kids, and maybe they married intertribal marriages, and somehow they have children, and they are training those children with Igbo culture and tradition. They make sure that those children learn Igbo language. At least they must learn their mother tongue. They must learn the language in which that they have a particular of. All right. So that's one of the interesting facts you need to know about Igbo culture. And
So,
another interesting fact you need to know about Igbo culture and tradition is that Igbo people Igbos will always speak Igbo language to their children. They will always speak Igbo language to their children, no matter how the children, whether they married from another to other tribe and all that, they will make sure that their children speak fluently Igbo language. They will make sure they teach them the mother tongue from the onset. Though most times, most families now lack in this aspect, but that is not the generality of it. The generality of it is that Igbo families, when you grow up in an Igbo family, you must know how to speak Igbo language. There's no way, even if you don't know how to speak Igbo, you will hear when they say go, run, stand, all those things. So that is one of the interesting part about Igbo culture and Igbo people. They will definitely speak Igbo language to their to their children as they are still tender. All right. Another
so
interesting fact about Igbo people, Igbo culture, is that Igbo people have a very rich culture and food. Okay, so most importantly, you need to know that Igbo people, their food is very creative and it tastes so well. All right, Igbo people have a very rich food and they have rich culture. Their food, particularly, is one of the sweetest, one of the savored, delicious meal you can ever have in this country. All right, Nigeria, because is it the ofoha, you know, or is it the ofensala, or is it the ofonubu, which is also known as bitter leaf soup, or is it the the wonderful way they prepare this meal and how sweet it tastes. All right, is it the abacha, the African salad? Where people have a way of making this food very delicious with a lot of creative ideas and making it to be so sweet and very appetizing in the sight. And they enjoy this soup, particularly the soup, when they enjoy it, the ofen salad, which is called the salad soup, how they enjoy it. They enjoy it with fufu. They can enjoy it with eba, which is gari, you know, and they can enjoy it with nyoka, you know, which is known as a corn food. You know, when they do corn and they use it as a kind of a semo. So people have a way of enjoying it. Is it the ofo bono, the draw soup people call? If an Igbo person prepares this soup for you, you will chop and you will chop out your finger if your care is not taken, because Igbo people has a way of making delicious meal. Then in about the rich culture, Igbo people dresses so well. They make sure that the embodiment of their clothes is so same. They have a way of dressing from the origin of people from the European. So people said they were influenced by the European culture in terms of their dressing, because they make sure that they have this Hollandis. If you are if you know, every motherhood always know about this Hollandis, because it's a kind of cloth they took so special because their husband buys it for them and it costs a lot of huge money, if you know about it. So people have claimed that they have been influenced by the European culture because they love to wear everything so rich, their clothing. And again, for the men, the cloth they call isiago. This cloth has a way of depicting an Igbo culture, because when Igbo person appears with this cloth, with that particular clothes, you already know that this person is from Igbo. And is it the cap, the red cap that they put that always complement this Ishago cloth? Hey, my people, this cloth will tell you that this is an Igbo man. All right, there's no two ways about, because they will wear it in such a way that it will bring them out in a very respectable way. So they are very rich in culture, they are very rich in their dressing. Then the women has a way of wearing a lace, a very good lace on top, then wears this a kind of Hollandis or this wrapper that is quality wrappers. They make sure they put it on, and with their canopy head tie or what some people call ashoke, or people call gele, in a way. So Igbo people are very rich in culture. They mostly put their bead, some of them, and when someone is getting married, you already know because of the dressing. When the person is being launched to motherhood, they dress in a way that depicts the Igbo culture, because Igbo tribe are very rich in their culture, their tradition. They are very rich, and especially it boils down to the meal they eat. They don't eat anyhow. They eat what gives taste, what gives them the quality of the meal. You understand? So that is one thing you need to know about Igbo. That food is very, very nice. It tastes so well. And I have seen a lot of people who are not from Igbo tribe who enjoy this meal so well. But some Igbo people find it difficult to enjoy other people's meal because it's a kind of not the quality of what they deserve. All right. So if you know an Igbo person, make sure you taste their meal, because if you eat it, you will keep on coming and coming and coming back again. That is what you need to know. What you should know about Igbo culture and people. Yes. So another interesting fact about Igbo culture is that Igbo people have a very peculiar calendar calendar system. The calendar system is not the normal usual calendar, that 7 days in a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, etc. Igbo people have a particular day that is 4 days in a week in their own calendar. So 4 days make a week in Igbo calendar, and those 4 days are called Eke, Orie, Afo, and Nkwo. So in those days, there is a particular market that sells on each day, but when it falls in a Sunday, they don't attend to market on that particular day, but they wait till it falls in a normal day. So that is how Igbo people have been showing their calendar. So you should know about this by now. All right, they have their calendar. It's called Eke, Orie, Afo, Nkwo. These 4 market days is what make the Igbo calendar. All right. So
Igbo
another
people
interest invented a way of saving that they call isusu. Isusu means in Igbo small small. All right. Most people don't use this isusu small small, obere obere, like normal Igbo man would know. But this isusu have started a long time ago, and that language is peculiar to so many people, and some of the forefathers knows this isusu means small small. So they are saving money small small in a group, so that whenever they need that money, they'll be able to use that money to do valuable things. So they are the first people to invent this particular way of savings that they call isusu, meaning small small. And it's also a contribution, what they call contribution these days. People do contribution these days. So Igbo people are the first people to invent this very wonderful idea of saving money. Isn't that interesting? It is interesting if you ask me. Another interesting fact you need to know about Igbo culture is that Igbo traditional marriages must hold in the village. Is more important, in fact, is the most important thing that will happen. There is no marrying at another township or anything. It's a tradition that every marriage is, especially traditional marriage. If you want, carry other Western marriage to any other place, church marriage, carry it anywhere you want to carry it to. But you see that traditional marriage right, it must hold in the village. It must hold from the person's roots, that is the village. They must bring it down to the village. That is one of the interesting facts you need to know about Igbo culture and Igbo people. So if you enjoyed this video, kindly give it a thumbs up. If you like this video, please kindly comment, share your videos, share other things you still know about Igbo culture that I didn't mention in this video. Maybe I will add it up in my next video. Alright guys, so let me just quickly assure you guys that I would love you guys to always subscribe to my channel. Don't watch this video without subscribing. And I also urge you to share these videos to your friends, your loved ones, anyone you will feel like sending it to. And don't forget, I'm still your favorite baby girl, Nazom. And at this very point, I will draw the curtain for today's video. And I'm saying to you guys, see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.